These raggedy mother... So I've been a nurse for 15 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is some bullshit. Apparently there's a hospital in New Jersey that is asking their nurses to volunteer on their days off and weekends off to go pick blueberries. Pick blueberries. I currently work in multiple specialties, but one of them that I'm spending a lot of time in right now is inpatient psych, usually the geriatric population. So that means Mima hasn't taken her meds in a while. She's 95 years old, and she thinks she's pregnant, and she thinks we're trying to poison her, and she thinks that I'm the hussy that tried to steal her man back in 1954. So every time I show up, she's trying to fight me. And that means Papa doesn't know where he is, or why he can't leave, or why he's here. So he tries to throw his walker at us regularly for 12 to 16 hours, trying to keep these patients safe, medicate them, reorient them, trying to keep them from harming us, trying to deal with family members that are unrealistic and not understanding disease processes. And you mean to tell me, after 12 to 16 hours of that, for 3 to 4 days, maybe even 5 during the week, you want me, to go pick blueberries? All I can tell you is this: there's gonna be no wading in the water. Absolutely not. Somebody might be catching a fade in the water though, because what kind of BS is this? Have a good day, y'all. I don't even know what to say.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. They thought nurses would rush to work on their farms for free, but now they are shocked. Let's talk about it, but the credit goes to the direct owner of the video. I'll be back in a while.
I don't know if y'all have heard the latest, but they want nurses to go and pick blueberries on the weekend as a part of a clinical ladder project. You want nurses with all their 5011 degrees and letters after their name to go and harvest blueberries for free under the guise of it can help them with their clinical ladder advancement project? No. Baby, no. No. If you are short farmers, let's think of why. And do you really think that we have extra nurses in the hospital that are going to just have time to go pick some damn blueberries? Like, y'all didn't think this through. Y'all really did not think this through. If you have not seen the sign going around that hospital that nurses can go and harvest 20,000 blueberries on the weekend, go check it out and tap in and let me, I can't even talk because I'm just so worked up. Nurses ain't picking no damn blueberries.
A hospital in Jersey put up a flyer asking for nurses to volunteer their time on the weekend to pick and harvest blueberries. They gotta be smoking the finest dope or something. I don't know. I just left my big sister's page because she was talking about this, and she's also a nurse practitioner. So I'm just gonna echo and just add some other stuff onto what she said. It wasn't enough that we had to work real hard to get a nursing degree. It's not enough that we bust our behinds working and taking care of patients, not getting adequate breaks, burnout, stress. Some of us have a lot of anxiety, depression because COVID and everything else. You ask me to volunteer my time on the weekend to pick and harvest blueberries as some advancement for a clinical ladder project? Y'all need to go and just find something else better to do and find somebody else to play with, because nurses is not the ones. And I don't even know why anybody would think that this was okay to post or put up a flyer in a hospital and do. Like, get somebody else to do it.
Now to move up a clinical ladder, they want nurses to pick blueberries. I saw Tanya posted this on her page. You can pick them on the weekends, right? You can pick up your shifts. You know what's next, right?
Okay, guys. Some of these farm owners truly believed that when they called for volunteers, people like nurse would leave their jobs and come work in the fields. But nurses already work hard saving lives every day. Why would they quit the hospitals to go pick crops for free? Imagine, guys. It's not just unrealistic, it's insulting. Yeah, that's true, guys. So let's keep watching the clip. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Those who don't know what a clinical ladder opportunity is, it is a structured program in healthcare, particularly in nursing, that provides a path for professional development and advancement within a clinical role. It outlines specific criteria and requirements for nurses to progress to higher levels of expertise and responsibility, often accompanied by increased compensation or recognition. Exactly how does volunteering your time to pick fucking blueberries help you move up the clinical ladder? So let's recap. First, they thought that black people were going to run to the farms, stand in line to get these jobs because they thought black people didn't have any jobs. And Donald Trump was saying that the migrants were taking black jobs. And that didn't happen. The black community came out and said, bitch, who the fuck is picking your food? You have free labor from black people for 290 years. And you think we're going to go out there and fucking pick the farm for you? Hell the fuck no. We told the world that we would rather starve, that our ancestors would kick our ass if we go out there. So we said no. Then the farmers came on Twitter and were talking shit about how black people were not going to the farms. Then the Secretary of Agriculture came out saying, well, the people that are getting kicked off of Medicaid are going to go out there to the farm. Even though 52% of the people that are on Medicaid are fucking children under the age of 18, then you have the elderly, then you have the disabled. So she got some backlash. Now, I see my mutual post this, where now they want nurses to go out there and go pick the food so that they can get better compensation and move up the ladder at the hospital. Y'all are trying to get anybody to go out to those farms. After we watched the mass deportation and the mistreatment of migrants in this country, you think we're gonna fucking help you guys pick your food? Y'all need to get them Trumpers. MAGA, you are up. Go get that sunblock, lather yourself up, and go pick them fucking fruits and vegetables. Go take care of the cattle. Go take care of the chickens. Y'all voted for this shit. Y'all didn't want migrants in the country. So get your ass up with your red hat and go pick your fucking food. But ain't no nurses are going to go to the field after working a 12-hour shift to go pick your food. Y'all are fucking weird. Elections have consequences. Y'all better go get your sunblock and go handle your business. This is wild.
Okay, guys, this shows how disconnected some people are from reality. They thought because nurses have caring hearts, they would just give free labor. Who's gonna give a free labor, guys? Imagine. They would just give a free labor. But caring doesn't mean being exploited. Nurses also have bills. Of course, they have bills to pay. Families and their own life to take care of. So how they're going just to come and work for free? So guys, let's keep watching the clip. I'll be back in a few minutes.
California farm workers are on a strike from today all the way to the 18th. They're asking us to not buy any produce for those 3 days in support of this strike. This is all happening after the ICE raids that happened in Camarillo. It was a huge ICE raid. People were detained. Even a U.S. citizen, a vet, was detained. I think he's released now, but I really think that they should go longer than this until they get what they want. They're actually looking for a pathway to citizenship, but without them, we wouldn't have our produce. I also heard that there is this New Jersey hospital. I saw the flyer too, and they're passing out flyers asking nurses to volunteer weekday mornings to harvest blueberries so that they don't go to waste. Nurses, for free. They're asking them to go on their free time and harvest blueberries. What the fuck is going on? Why don't y'all go harvest blueberries? Whoever is on this side to deport all the farmers, whoever is against the farmers, go harvest the blueberries. Why are y'all asking nurses?
Y'all, they is asking nurses to go and harvest blueberries on their free time. A hospital in New Jersey has a flyer going around asking nurses to go and harvest blueberries on their free time for free. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Look. Pause to read. All I could think about is somebody that works in the hospital or has ties to the hospital owns a farm and they're low on farm workers. But asking nurses is diabolical. Y'all didn't think this out right, did y'all? Joke's on you.
Okay, guys, the truth is they never respected nurses in the first place. Really, they was not just respecting them. They just saw them as free labor to replace the workers they chased away. Now they are learning the hard way. You can't treat people badly, expect them to forget it, and then come running when you are desperate. Guys, let's keep watching the clip. I'll be back with more commentary. Remember, the credit goes to the direct owner of the video.
A friend sent me this. You're not going to believe it. This great clinical ladder opportunity. Great clinical ladder opportunity. You ready? You ready? Because I think this ladder only goes down. Volunteers needed for blueberry harvesting. For weekday mornings in July. Sign up there for a great clinical ladder improvement opportunity. And it says it's blueberry season and we need help. Join us for this meaningful volunteer opportunity throughout July as we harvest blueberries to give to our neighbors facing hunger. You will be helping to save a bumper crop of blueberries from going to waste. There are up to 20,000 pounds of blueberries that they need. Shifts available all month long as a clinical ladder opportunity to harvest fucking blueberries. This was posted at a hospital. Where is this clinical ladder? Where does this fall on the nursing clinical ladder? Where does this fall under any clinical ladder? Is this part of the 36 million able-bodied Americans on Medicaid that are going to be doing this? Was this for those patients that are in the hospital to harvest blueberries? So they want you to work at the hospital, work your shifts, probably overtime after they harvest you, and go harvest blueberries as a clinical ladder opportunity. Where do you turn that into HR? And how many bushels of blueberries that you harvest move you up the clinical ladder? How? Please say psych right now. I didn't know the person that actually sent this to me. I would not believe it. At their request, I took off this QR code so it wouldn't be targeted. But that's it. Blueberry harvesting is now a clinical ladder opportunity because they have a bumper crop, so they're going to recruit healthcare workers to do it. I'm speechless. I didn't think that it could get worse, but it got worser. It got worser. What? Who? Chime in. I want to hear from nurses.
Okay, guys. What's happening here is bigger than just one farm or one group of nurses. It's about a partner we keep seeing. People who make bad decisions, push others away, and then expect these same people to come and save them later. Think about it. For years, some of these farm owners have looked down on certain professions, vote for policies that hurt workers, and act like they didn't need anybody. But now they are in trouble and suddenly they expect nurse to show up. Guys, remember every time what goes around comes around. They are trained professionals who spend years studying and working long hours, often under stress. During the pandemic, many nurses risked their lives working in dangerous conditions just to keep people alive. God bless nurses, guys. And now, after everything they are being through, you think They will leave their hospital to go bend over in the field for nothing. That is not only unrealistic, it's disrespectful. Guys, nurses, they are helping people. Then how people or how these farm owners, they expect them to come into work for free? This also shows how some people undervaluing others people's skills. That's true. They think because someone is compassionate, they can be taken advantage of. But compassion is not weakness. Nurses care about people, yes, but they also care about their dignity, their time, and their families. Here is the bigger lesson: when you burn bridges with people, you can't just rebuild them overnight when it benefits you. Yeah, when you burn bridges, guys, how can you pass or how can you cross? It's difficult. Yeah, trust take time. Respect is earned. If you want people to work with you in hard times, you need to treat them well in good times. Yeah. Yeah, remember, every day we should just treat people properly. We should respect people. We should cooperate with people properly because we don't know what's coming tomorrow. So that's what life says. Just every day we have to live with people properly, treat people properly, respect. So now these same farms are left with empty fields and no help. Maybe, just maybe, you have to value them all the time. That's what I was saying. We should value people all the time, not only the time when we are working with. Nurses will keep doing what they do best: saving lives, caring for people, and standing strong. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to put the comment in the comment section, subscribe, and also share the video. Thank you really for your support. See you for the next video.